In this video, we are going to see how can we download diff C++ from the internet source. So first of all, you need to open the google.com, and then in the Google search engine, write down the diff C++, which has already been listed here, and then press the enter button. So you will see that there are a number of links listed here as the relevant result of the Google search engine. So the first link which is given here, you need to click it, or you can just press the control button of the keyboard and then click the left click of the mouse. So you will see another tab has been opened in the Google Chrome. Now you can see here the website which has been opened is the sourceforge.net, where there are a number of projects have been uploaded here, and you can download those projects here as free of charge. Okay, so diff C++ is available here as free source. So here you can see as well that diff C++ is a free, portable, fast and simple C++ IDE integrated development environment. Okay, so here is the download button on the left side of the screen of the website. Okay, so you need to click on the download button. So when you click it, you will see that a file will start downloading with extension .exe, which will be exe file. Okay, so click on this button to download the download button, and here you can see a message, your download will start shortly. So let's see. You will see it in 2 1. So it was a counting line, and yes, so here you can see that diff C++ is going to be downloaded in the download area of the Google Chrome. Okay guys, so here you can see that download has been completed, and now you can click on the file here directly in this environment, or you can just go to the show in folder, which will be the folder where this file actually reside. Okay, diff C++. Okay, so you can click on this exe file. It will start the downloading. So Windows is actually asking for the permission. Do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device? So yes, please. So we are going to install this in diff C++ in our PC. So unpackaging data. Okay, you can select the language environment, the human language environment here in diff C++. So normally we use the English language because there is no, I guess there is no Urdu or any other local language or Hindi. Okay, so click OK and then click on the I agree button with the license agreement. Okay, so I agree, and these are the by default settings. We want to install some of these files with our IDE, so it's fine. Click on the next button and then click, this is, here you can see the destination folder where actually the diff C++ will install. Okay, so now click on the install button. So actually installation is in process now, is progressing, and it will take a minute or less than a minute to install this diff C++ on our machine. Okay, so now you can see the diff C++ has been installed, and this checkbox actually shows that if you check this checkbox after clicking the finishing button here, so the diff C++ will automatically be run. Okay, and we will see it on our window. Okay, so click the finish button and diff C++ is now open here. Okay, so how can we start with a new file here to write our C++ program? So you can just go to the file and then click on the new button. Okay, so this is the new, and then you can click on the source file. Okay, so this is one of the way, and the second is here you can see the button new. So you can also click on the new and then source file. So here you can see that we have opened a new file with some default code here. So how can we get this default code? Actually, you need to go to the tools and then click on the editor options, and in editor options you need to click on the snipped tab, and then you need to click on the default source. So this is what I have written before in this panel and checked this checkbox. Insert the following code into every new empty file. Okay, so whenever I create a new file, this code will by default be part of that new file. Okay, so if you want to change it, so it's up to you. Okay, so I need this in my every new file. Click on OK. So the setting will be saved for you. So whenever you create a new file, so you will see the code inside the file, okay, that you have already set for the default code. Okay, now you can write here some C++ code like cout hello world. This is our first C. So if you haven't saved this file, you can close this one by right clicking on the tab. Just close this file, and we do not want to save it. Yes. Okay, so that file. Okay, before compiling this file you need to save it. Okay, so there is an option save button, but if you want to compile, so here you can see the colored icon, the button compile. Here you can see in the IntelliSense window the compile. Okay, so there is also a shortcut for this by in the keyboard by just pressing the F9 button, the function 9 button as well. So clicking on this compile button, the IDE will ask you to save this file somewhere on your PC. Okay, so save it by giving some name to this file. Hello world. Okay, this file will save with the extension .cpp. Okay, and we want to save it in a new folder. This is tutorial C++. Okay, we have saved now. The file is now being compiled. Here we did not see any error in the panel below. Okay, but if, for example, if there is any error exists in your program like semicolon terminator is necessary part of the cout or this statement which we have deleted intentionally. So let's see. So it is asking actually that there is an error bug. So before this statement there should be a semicolon. So before this statement there should be a semicolon in this with this statement. Now let's see, compile this again. Okay, so there are 0 errors with 0 warnings. Okay, great. So we have actually compiled our program. Now you can run the exe file which has been created for this cpp file. So now you can see here, this is the world.exe. This is the title of our exe file. Hello world, you can see here. Great. So you can compile and run the exe file by clicking this single button as well. This is the single button. Okay, now this. Okay, so we have actually saved our cpp file in the tutorial file. Okay, here you can see this is our cpp. If you right click this cpp file and open it with the notepad, so you will see exactly whatever you have coded in the IDE. Okay, so it means that if you want to code using notepad, even you can do it, but try to minimize your errors as much as possible, because you will also need to compile this file using C++ compiler. You can also then open exactly this file in your IDE and then compile it and run it. Okay, so don't save it. Now this is the exe file. After compilation, you will see an exe file. This is an exe file, okay, which has been created after compilation of the hello.cpp file. Here you can see the type of your file as well. Now the first file is C++ source file, which means this is a CPP file, and the second one is application. So application means this is an exe file, which means if you double click this, so the file will be open. Okay, why we cannot see this file on the screen now? Even I'm trying to double click this file, but I'm not able to see it on the screen. This is just because we haven't give any instruction to our software, to our program, to stay on the screen for the user input. So let's see. There is a cn method a, for example. So a should be defined integer a. So now our program will first, the message will be shown on the screen, and then the screen will wait for the user. Okay, so let's compile it. I'm sorry, we need to change the operator, which is the extraction operator. Now we have compiled, and let's see, this has been updated. The exe file is now updated, and click on this. Now you can see your exe file, which is waiting for a user input here. Okay, so if we give an input while pressing the enter button, so you will see your program is now halt. So this is how we have downloaded, installed, create a new file, and compile and run that new file. Okay, thank you so much.